Hello, 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 and welcome to the show. My name is Aaron, and today we're going to be playing The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Now, it seems kind of appropriate for us to be playing The Elder Scrolls Morrowind at this point, given the fact that we've only just finished playing The Outer Worlds, a game that was, heavily inspired by The Elder Scrolls Morrowind, because, it came from that sort of Elder Scrolls open world RPG sort of game. Now, I call this a blind playthrough, and it technically is, it technically isn't. It is in that the furthest that I've ever got is just to that very starting area, and so in that way, that's how it isn't also a blind playthrough. Now this game, The Elder Scrolls Morrowind, it came out in 2002, same year as Grand Theft Auto Vice City, same year as Super Mario Sunshine, and, very appropriate for this channel, the same year as The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Anyway, each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero there is no event. I didn't see who did that quote. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parent was sent under guard without an explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in that nation's history. We are that person. Oh boy. I imagine.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind.
Okay.
Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Many fall, but one remains.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay?
No, I'm having a
Wake
nightmare.
Stand up. There you go.
Okay.
You were dreaming. What's your name?
Now, it's always kind of hard to think of a name to have with these sorts of games, and I was thinking about it, and this guy, he's gonna be a very much a fightery sort of warrior sort of guy, and so, you want to have a strong, fightery sort of warrior sort of name, and so we're gonna call this guy Eric. Eric the Barbarian.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Okay. Here they come. Shh. Be quiet.
Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Guard. You're just a guard. You have no other name. Okay, guard. It's you and me. Alright, goodbye, Job. It was nice knowing you. Can we search any of these things? No. Yeah, again, I have played this game, but it's been a very long time. And I haven't gotten very far, honestly. So, it's still a blind playthrough. That's what I think. Okay, we going upstairs?
Put yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Okay, let's go.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Okay. Now, as you might have noticed, looking at this game, if you have played, Morrowind
Let's go.
before.
Move it
Okay,
along.
all right. I've got some mods installed, and we'll go through them as they become relevant. At the very least, this one is some sort of there's a mod that updates all of the textures as well as like the maps of these things, so they look better. Anyway, hello, guard.
You finally arrived, but
Yeah.
our records don't show from where.
Okay, I didn't actually think this through. We're gonna be a warrior, so we're not gonna be a lizard. Bretons, they look like, I don't know, wizardy sort of dudes. Well, I mean, the Nord looks good. So does the Orc. We want something that's gonna be good for fighting if we're gonna be a warrior, obviously. I'm thinking that will be an Orc. I don't know if that's going to give us any disadvantage. We're going to be an Orc. We're going to be Eric the Orc. Okay, this is his face. I thought that was scrolling through the different sorts of faces. Can we... Oh, we can change the face. That's perfect. That's good enough. Alright. Hello.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in.
Yeah, but I
Follow
hope
me
so.
up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Alright. a lovely little place. Do you want me to just go inside? Okay, I can do that. Hello.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Right, that's right. We can answer the questions or we can just pick our class. Let's answer his questions. Let's do the questions.
One day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. What do you do?
The mods I'm using. Good question. I should have had to think about this before I... Look, I can have a quick look at this now, I'm sure. Okay, so the mods I've got are the Morrowind optimization patch, the better balanced combat one, which is going to be the most controversial one. I completely understand, but I have a pretty good reason for using that one. There's one called the all-in-one, which I think is changing all the textures, as well as Morrowind enhanced texture. The one that's the most controversial is the better combat one. Now, the reason why I'm choosing to use this one is because this is going to be a bit of a playthrough where I don't want it to be too boring, and I know that, you know, some people aren't terribly interested with the Morrowind gameplay when it comes to combat. And I have played this game in the past, so I know there's a lot of missing, and that can be frustrating. So what this does is, it does hit when you do hit them, but the damage is based on your skill, instead of, you know, the percentage to hit, if that makes sense. So I hope that's not too frustrating. And that's what I'm using. Okay, so on a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. What are we going to do? Draw the dagger, mercifully ending its life with a single thrust. You herbs. No, we'll kill it.
One summer afternoon, your father gives you a choice of chores. What would you rather do?
Right. You know, well, this guy, he's going to be a warrior, so it has to be strong things. That's what I'm going for. I'm trying to pick the ones that will make me more strong.
Your cousin has given you a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse, likes to call you it in front of your friends. You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you do?
Do we beat up our cousin and tell him that if he ever calls you that nickname again, you will bloody him worse than... Well, I mean, that's kind of perfect for my sort of character. I'm Eric, the vicious orc. Look, we're going to be strong. We're going to beat up our cousin.
There is a lot of heated discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths. They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. What?
That's no good. That's kind of dodgy. Reading people's minds and telling them what they're doing. This music is really loud. Let me know if it's really loud for you guys. It's kind of overwhelming with the other sounds. This is terrible practice. A person's thoughts are his own and no one else is not even a king. See, I'm kind of leaning towards that, but what does a warrior think? Loyal followers to the king have nothing to fear from a telepath. It's important to have a method of finding assassins and spies before it's too late. In these times, it's necessary evil, although you do not necessarily like the idea. A telepath would have certain advantages to do it during the time of war. See, I'm wondering for my character, because I'm not playing as myself. You know, we're playing as Eric the Dumbo Orc. And maybe that's a bit of a stereotype as well for Eric. Maybe I'm being a bit too hard on old Eric here. But no, he is exactly the sort of person who would fall into this fear, uncertainty, doubt sort of philosophy. Whereas, like, you know, if you have nothing to fear, don't worry about it.
Send you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. What do you do?
What is Eric the Orcish Orc gonna do? Return to the store and give? No, I don't think that we're gonna keep the money. That's not really something that Eric does. He's an orc. All orcs are bad. That's what Eric has been told his entire life. No, we're gonna pocket the money. Yeah.
While in a marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guard.
Oh no.
In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you.
Oh boy.
Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do?
What does Eric do? What would Eric do? Let me see. Look, Eric is kind of... I think I'm starting to establish Eric as a bit of a scumbag, honestly. Does he pick up the bag and signal to the guard knowing that the honorable thing? I don't know if Eric... Eric isn't honorable. Don't go confusing yourself with other people. This is Eric here. He's not an honorable sort of person. He's gonna pick it up. He's gonna pick it up. He's gonna take it. Oh man, lots of questions.
Cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you. In return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
Right. See, I don't know if Eric actually would trust anyone else to do a job that he's been given. I'm actually thinking that it's probably better for Eric to do the job himself. Right? Let's see, what's this one? Ask him to help you, knowing that two people can do the job faster. Eric, he's a solitary sort of lad. You know, he's definitely going to do the job himself.
Your mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her.
Oh no, Mum! Mum! Listen. What's Eric gonna do? I think he's a bit of an oaf. He isn't too intelligent, so he probably would grab the hot pipe and try and push it away. Probably. Or maybe position himself between the pipe. Actually, we'll do the top one. I think that's what Eric would do. Oh, so many questions. I'm a knight. Alright. You know, we'll take it. I thought I was going to be barbarian, but I guess I'm a knight. I accept it. I accept this class.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign.
Did it now.
And what would that be?
Oh boy. Where's the violent one? Show me the violent one. Where is it? The warrior. Fortify attribute, strength 1 point, the tower. I'm not going to be very intelligent in terms of picking what I should be picking, but I'm going to go the warrior. It suits best.
Now, before I stamp
You can still change at the end. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is what we can change here. So the knight of noble birth, with distinguished in battle or tourney. Knights are civilized warriors. Oh. Okay, interesting. Pick from the class list. Okay. Barbarian. What does this do? Do they give us information? No. Okay, I think we're probably gonna be... warrior? I think maybe a warrior is gonna be better. I think a warrior makes sense for old Eric. Look, he can do everything. I don't know. I don't really want to think about it for too long. Look, the warrior has the warrior. That makes sense to me. And do I have to pick things here? No. Good. It's done. You now have a stats menu where you can always view your information. Good. Right-clicking allows you to use your menus. When you are done with them, right-click again to close them.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Okay. Interesting. Read your papers by pressing the E while looking at them. Then pick them up. These are my papers. Pick them up. For release by Emperor Uriel Septim. The 7th decree to the district of Vardenfell in the province of Morrowind. Name, Eric. Race, Orc. Class, Warrior. Signed, Secutius Agala, Agent of the Seder. Good for you. Excellent. I'll take it. I'll take it. I now have an inventory menu. Excellent. Like all menus, right click to use the thing. This is going to get difficult to get used to, but it's cool that we can move this around, so, you know, we can organize it as and is we need. Maybe we should have this over like this. I think that's how we'll do it. I'm going to change this audio for myself. I feel like it's a little bit too high. Where's the music? There we go. I think that should be better. It just seemed way too loud compared to the voices that they were doing. You should learn how to do combat. Can we do combat? Pick up the dagger on the table and activate it with E. Okay, excellent. You can eat ingredients by equipping them in your... Okay, no, so I'm just picking these things up. Good. Look, we need money for... Oh, that was dumb. Okay, good. Good. We need money for when we get out of here, because look, we are... At the moment, we're just a criminal. We're a common criminal. You need to steal everything. Is there a key to take all? I mean, there is this button to take all. Take it all! Take it all! Take this book. Read the book and take it. Look, my new job, I'm a trader. I'm a trader by trade. Oh, that has to be lockpick. Did I end up picking up a lockpick? Let's see. I did. Okay. Okay, you press that and then you attack. Failed. 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 Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work. Look, it all only takes... I don't think I have the skill for this. This is not gonna work. Alright, well then. I feel like this is how we're supposed to unlock things, but I just don't have the skill. I'm gonna stop doing this now. Okay, alright, this has been a great adventure. Let's skedoodle. I think we did a really good job. Hey look, it's not nighttime like the building made me think. Anything around here? I have a map. It shows the place that you're in and the way that you're facing. Hey look, we got that ring that I knew all about. Because I've done this bit before. Press E to talk to the captain. Select topics, ask about him. Don't try the persuasion on them. If you're not good at it, he will start to dislike you.
Your papers, please.
Hello, Salus. My papers. Okay, you took my papers, good. And who are you? I am Salus Agravius, and Knight Errant of the Imperial Legion. I was going to be a knight as well. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim the 7th himself, and I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you're a free man. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. Okay, well, what's my duties? This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Cosades in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosades. They know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you, and a dispersal to your name. A dispersal? I've never had a dispersal before. I like the sound of it. Alright, what's this? We're going to Balmora to see Caius Cosades. And we're going to be working for him, as if he were the Emperor himself. Report to Caius Cosades in Balmora. I can't tell you where to find him, but go to the Southwark Corner Club in Balmora. And where's Balmora? Balmora is north of Seda Neen, which I'm guessing is here. The road passes Pelagade village and Fort Pelagade. It crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Monmouth, then turns west across the Odai River and into Balmora. The Southwark Corner Club is in the southeast. The Southwark Corner Club is in southeast Balmora. Okay, cool. On the east side of the river. For more detailed directions, talk to Haloon, the scout at Arrow's trade house here in Seda Neen. Okay, so we can get more information by talking to someone at the trade house here. But take my advice, you're new here. Take the Silt Strider to Balmora. Fast, cheap, safe, cross the bridge and head east, can't miss it. Okay, well I remember the Silt Striders. I might take those guys. Those are the transportation that you can get going from one place to the other. But I mean, I might go for a little bit of walk. At the very least, I don't think I can steal anything from this guy now. I don't think it's worth it. It's nothing. I was only thinking about stealing from you. I'm not actually gonna steal from you. You can't hear my thoughts. Press J to use your journal and review what you've been told. You should probably check out Aryl's Trade House up on the left. You're on your own now. Good luck. No more hand-holding for me. So we're going to Balmora. Balmora is north as we were told by Celis. Hold on, go back to the journal. And we can go to the trade shop in town and he can tell us more. He can give us more information. Hello, Fargoth.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Okay.
Are you the one that boat dropped off? Oh, to see a boat arrive at the time of the day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring.
Well, I mean, it's funny you should say that, Fargoth. Give me some background about yourself.
I am Fargoth, commoner.
What's the latest rumors, my friend?
I've heard the local tax collector, Processus Vitellius, is missing. No surprises, really. He wasn't well liked around here.
Is that so? Any advice you got for me at all?
Me? I can afford it, so I buy my bed and board here. But there's no harm in sleeping rough and eating what you find. Anywhere outside of town, you can just lay down and take a rest, provided there ain't no thieves or Kugoti about. But the guards don't like you sleeping in the streets anyway. It annoys the gentry.
Do you have a little secret? You have a little secret?
And buy from merchants and traders who like you. You can get better prices. Members of your own factions usually like you best.
Is that so? What services are around?
Get food and sundries from Aryl's Trade House.
Yeah, that's right. We have to go to Aryl's Trade House.
There's also where you'll find anyone who offers training. Not much else in the way of services in this dump little squat.
I feel like I'm losing this guy's accent, his voice. Someone in particular?
The Outmar Aryl runs Aryl's Trade House. Suspicious Agala is the chief agent at the Census and Excess Office.
Okay, cool. Alright, look, I've got your ring. I've got your ring. Let me give you a ring.
I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you?
Look, I have. Take it. Take it away.
You found it amazing. Thank you. You are now my favorite friend. But I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Aryl, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Fargoth. Well then, Fargoth, I have learned quite a fair few things. Who are these people? Do any of you people have names?
Let's hear it.
I'm waiting.
One at a time, guys. Hello.
Yes, what do you want? If you're looking to get out of Cedarnine, I'll be happy to give you a little advice.
Alright, give me
a little advice. New here? Take the Silt Strider to Vivek or Balmora. Fast and cheap. No trouble with wild animals and smugglers and bandits and outlaws. Oh my. Go see Dervami.
Hello, Aaron. I'm gonna butcher every single name I come across. Verdonius Nucius.
Over at the Strider Pod. Over the bridge and east along the water. And tell her Verdonius Nucius sent you.
Go see Davami over the Strider Port. Okay. Right, so that's just where Silt Strider is, and we gotta tell her that
Verdonius Nucius sent us. Right, that's me. If you decide to take the Silt Strider, tell that person I sent you.
Alright. Anyway, tell me about yourself.
I am Verdonius Nucius, commoner.
Right, any rumors?
I've heard that the local tax collector, Processus Vitellius, is missing. No surprise, really. He wasn't well liked around here.
Really? Imagine that the taxman's not popular. Any secrets, though?
Daedra? You know what they are, right? Well, Daedric shrines are where Daedra cults worship Daedra. Bad people who summon bad Daedra. Stay away from Daedra. Why? Because Daedra are nasty, and the folks that worship them are even nastier.
Okay, we become people who, like, summon Daedra later on in the future. Look, Vidonius, I think that's everything I want from you. Goodbye. Where are you running off to? What have you got to say for yourself?
I'm waiting.
Nothing. Nothing. Alright, we're going to Aryl's Trade House. That is not Aryl's Trade House. Is this the trade house? This is the trade house, but it's locked. Okay, so we'll go up here, and then we'll go up here. Look, we were told to go to the trade house. We were told that we're going to be loved by old Aryl here. Hello, Aryl.
Please,
Apparently,
feel free. Talk at your leisure.
apparently you love me. Hello, Aryl. Welcome to Aryl's Trade House. I barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. No credit. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all free. Would you like to hear about our most popular potions? Our most popular scrolls? What's the latest rumor? I heard that Hariska, I don't even know how to pronounce his name either, upstairs is having some financial troubles. Can't seem to win a wager these days. Any advice? If you want to live a ripe old age, buy a weapon and as much armor as you can wear and still run from trouble. Buy a spell or two and practice your skills. Don't practice on citizens. No. We call that foul murder and we don't like it. But you can kill smugglers and bandits and other outlaws all you like. Go for it. Outlaws have no rights. Plenty of adventurers make a living from killing and looting outlaws. It's so much fun. That smuggler scum down in Adamosaurus, for instance, the cave down near the Siltstrider platform. Alright. What popular potions do you have there, Aryl? Cure common disease and cure blight disease potions are most popular with travelers. Fortify strength, endurance, speed, agility are very helpful in combat. Fortify personality is popular with merchants and shy persons. Of course, fortified fatigue keeps you fighting at your best. Restore health and restore fatigue are perhaps our most popular items. And for short burst of power during a fight, you can't beat Grief, Sheen, Flynn, Mats, and the other word, Shijama. Look, I trust you. I trust you, Aryl. I trust you. I don't doubt you. What scrolls do you have though, Aryl? Vigor and Vitality are our best-selling bargain items, restoring fatigue and health respectively. Our Smithsy Intervention and Divine Intervention transport you instantly to the nearest temple or nearest Imperial Shrine. Good for routine or emergency transportation. Heartwise helps with persuasion. Summon skeletal minion brings help in a jiffy. And Drathus Winter Guest does a lot of damage at a touch. Handy to whittle a too tough opponent. Practice your skills. Practice on creatures and outlaws and anyone who attacks you first. When in doubt, run away. And if you attack a citizen by accident, don't kill him. I can't stress this enough. Don't kill people who are citizens. Turn yourself into a guard, pay your fine and clear your name, or people will treat you like an outlaw. And we love killing outlaws. Alright, Aryl, I don't know if I actually want anything from you. I don't actually know. Look, I could buy some of those amazing spells, but I'm honestly a warrior. I'm a warrior at heart. How much money do I have? Oh, money is an item that we carry. 87. Look, what weapons do you have? 40. Do I have any weapons? I got a dagger. That's not very good. Look, I don't even know if I want to buy any of these things yet. I kind of feel like I'm going to be given some weapons at some point. That's what I have to imagine. You know, they don't expect you to buy weapons in these games, right? They're all like, you know, they give you weapons when...
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Tolfus, do you mind? I was speaking. I have to imagine I'm going to get a weapon at some point, Tolfus. That's what I have to imagine. Look at your face. You have a great face. Alright, Tolfus, I'm speaking quickly. What do you got for me? Welcome to Sadanin, stranger. Is there some specific place you're looking for? I don't know, what kind of specific place do you... Not much here! Aryl's Trade House, the Census and Excise Office, that's the Coast Guard too, and the Lighthouse, and that's it. Siltstrider Strict Service goes to Vivek, Balmora, Nissus, and Suren. The road goes north past Peligade to Balmora, and east to Vivek, and southeast to Ebonheart. Look, Tolvisk, any rumors?
My cousin claimed he saw a city in the water near Narmok. He's a drunkard though, and he spends too much time in the sun.
Does he now? Do you have any advice for me though? Phew! You're a bit of green, Outlander. You're bitter green, Outlander. Interesting. Might as well wear a sign. New in town. I'm pushing. Sorry, I was referencing John Mulaney. Word of advice: buy a little goodwill, lose a few drakes, gain a friend. Folks will loosen up if you spread a little of the Emperor's gold around. Interesting. Any secrets at all? Talk to everyone. Talk is cheap. Ask questions. You don't ask, you never learn. Yeah, I mean, you're quite right. Any services? Get food and sundries from Owl's Trade House. That's also where you'll find anyone who offers training. Not much else in the way of services in this damp little squat. Yeah, I feel like someone has said that exact same thing to me. Alright, Tolvisk. Goodbye. You're no good. You're no good, Tolvisk. Errol, I guess you had some information for me. Alright, Haraska. Look, I say a lot of things. You want me to get you some money? You look like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I can be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. Is that so, Haraska? That's right! See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and I lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in the pockets just for money till locals pay us for protection. Well, I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher, Fargoth. He's come up light the last couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. Alright. That sounds like something I'd like to do to my friend Fargoth. I know the little fetcher's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? Look, Eric is very much a, he's a solitary sort of orc, so he's gonna do this for sure. Excellent! Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of all of Sedanine. If you can keep an eye on where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where he's hiding that gold. He wanders around town at night. Okay. Alright. Goodbye, Rusk.